Assalamu alaikum. My name is Qasim Shehzad. Today's lecture is about applied linear algebra, chapter number 4, in which we will study real vector spaces. First of all, we have to define the real vector spaces. Vector space is a mathematical structure that consists of set of vectors in operation that can transform on those vectors. I say that a set of vectors, we have to get a set, and these sets have certain vectors, certain informations and data, and that data have to transform at different operations. We use different operations among the vector space, among the vectors, and they obey them. So this set of vectors is called vector space. We study vector space. We study vector in space in a coordinate rectangular system. We use a rectangular coordinate system, vectors in a plane and in a 3 space. We use a vector space in two forms, one in 2-dimensional and the other in 3-dimensional. Coordinate system in 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional. Plane mean 2-dimensional and 3 space mean 3-dimensional. In plane, the set of all points is denoted by R2, 2 space. 2 multiplied by 1 matrix. 2 row and 1 column matrix is a vector space of 2 space, 2-dimensional. It is denoted by R2. R multiplied by R is equal to X and Y. Two vectors are equal if their corresponding components are equal. Two vectors, if we get two vectors, one vector is A and another is B, and another vector we have to get 2 and 3. So if these two vectors are equal, it's mean that their corresponding elements are equal. A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 3. So it's mean if two vectors are equal, so they must have two equal their respective or corresponding components. Vectors in 3 space, we use a right hand rule to find their direction. It should be used for 3 coordinate axes. For 3 coordinate axes, for 3-dimensional space which have a vectors, we use right hand rule to find out its direction. Let's discuss vector space. It's a mathematical structure that consists of set of vectors. It's mean that this vector space is a set. This vector space is a set that contain many vectors. Like this is a set and this contain many vectors. This A, B, X, Y is a vectors. So this is a set which contain many vectors, and that vector is in some operation like X plus Y. So this plus is an operation like X dot Y, vector multiplication. So this dot is an operation. So when the set have a vectors and that vectors are in some operations and they follow that operation x plus 1, so it's mean that this set of vectors is called vector space. So if we have to find that this set is a vector space or not, every set is not called a vector space. So we can identify vector space by some rules. So if they follow these properties, then we have to suggest them that this is a vector space. First of all, commutative property, u plus v is equal to v plus u. This is a vector space. This is the vectors. These all are vectors. If these vectors obey the commutative property, so we said that this is the vector space. Another property is associative property. U plus v plus w is equal to u plus v plus w. These have a vectors and these vectors are in some operations and this is a set of vectors, so they obey the associative property, so that's why we call it a vector space. This is additive identity. U plus 0 is equal to 0 plus u, its same is equal to u. Another one is u plus minus u, it's called additive inverse. U plus minus u is equal to 0. Another one is c is a constant, it's any number, 2 3 5 1 2, whole numbers, real numbers. C, u plus v, if this is multiplied with these vectors, cu plus cv. Another one is c plus d, so these c and d is also a real numbers are constant. So these constant, here is two vectors and one constant, and there is two constant and one vectors, so when they multiply with the u, so it's come cu plus du. Another one is c du, this c and d is also a numbers, real numbers, and u is a vector, so cd into u. Another one is 1 multiplied by u, 1 multiplied by u is equal to u. So these are the properties. If any set of vectors obey these properties, so we call them a vector space. What is operation? Operation is something like that: multiplication, addition, subtraction, division, these all are operations. So the dot we have to use in chapter number 4, we only use two operation, that is addition and scalar multiplication. This dot is called scalar multiplication operation, and this positive sign is called vector addition operation. So these are all two operations that are used in chapter number 4, in which we will study later on. If we allow scalars to be a complex numbers, we obtain complex vector space. How complex vector space is made? If we allow a scalars are vectors and we allow them in a complex number, it's mean that if we have a set and we put complex number instead of vectors or scalar in this set, so we obtain a complex vector space. It's mean that if a vectors in a set make a vector space, instead of vectors, if we put complex numbers in the set, so they made a complex vector space. इस बात का मतलब ये है कि अगर एक सेट में वेक्टर्स मौजूद है या स्केलर्स मौजूद है और वो वेक्टर स्पेस बनाता है, तो अगर हम वही सेट में कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर डाल दें तो वो क्या बनाएगा? वो कॉम्प्लेक्स वेक्टर स्पेस बनाएगा. Now what is called subspaces? Subspace is the subset of a vector space that inherit the same operation and satisfy the condition. What does this mean? Subspace is the subset of a vector space. We define a vector space that this vector space have a set of vectors. If this set of vectors have a subset, what is subset? First of all, we have to define subset. If I say that A is a set and this set contain 1 2 3 4 5, and B is also a set and this set contain 2 3 and 4. So what is called subset? When the B elements are present in the A set, when the B set elements are present in the A set, so we call that B is the subset of A, that all the elements of B is present on the A set, so we call that this B is the subset of A. So we call that B, ये क्या है? ये subset है of A, ये A का subset है. तो इस बात का मतलब ये है कि सबस्पेस वही होता है जब सबसेट ऑफ ए वेक्टर स्पेस मीन वेक्टर स्पेस के अंदर एक ऐसी एलिमेंट्स that inherit the same operation वेक्टर स्पेस के अंदर जो ऑपरेशंस होते हैं वो इसको अप्लाई करते हैं, वो इसको फॉलो करते हैं एंड सेटिस्फाई द कंडीशन, और इसको प्रूव भी करते हैं। इस बात का मतलब आपको एग्जांपल से समझ आ जाएगा। लेट V इज अ वेक्टर स्पेस, अगर हमारे पास V एक वेक्टर स्पेस है, अ सेट ऑफ वेक्टर्स है, एंड W इज नॉन एम्प्टी सबसेट ऑफ V, मीन W एक ऐसा नॉन एम्प्टी सबसेट है, W एक ऐसा सेट है जो कि V में मौजूद है, जैसा कि B एक ऐसा सेट है जो कि A में मौजूद है, तो W एक ऐसा सेट है जो कि V में मौजूद है। And this W is a vector space with respect to the operation in V, और ये जो W जो है ये वो ऑपरेशन फॉलो करता है जो कि A में मौजूद है। अगर A में एक ऑपरेशन है कि x प्लस वाई, और B में जो ऑपरेशन है B का जो एलिमेंट्स है वो A में मौजूद है, तो इस बात का मतलब ये है कि B ये इस ऑपरेशन को भी फॉलो करता है, x प्लस वाई ऑपरेशन को या x डॉट वाई ऑपरेशन को। B का एलिमेंट्स A में मौजूद है और A का जो फार्मूला है वो ये B फॉलो करता है। सो देन W इज द सबस्पेस ऑफ V। तो फिर हम इस B को क्या कहेंगे, इसको हम सबस्पेस कहेंगे A का। If V is a vector space and W is non-empty subset of V, W ये क्या है, V में मौजूद है, और ये W का जो वेक्टर स्पेस है ये वो ऑपरेशन फॉलो करता है जो कि V में मौजूद है। So we call that W is a subspace of V. Every vector space must have a zero subspace. Now अगर हमारे पास एक वेक्टर स्पेस है V1 x y and z, दिस इज द वेक्टर स्पेस। सो इस वेक्टर स्पेस के अंदर एक सबस्पेस ज़रूर होगा, और वो कौन सा सबस्पेस होगा, वो सबस्पेस होगा एम्प्टी सबसेट। जैसा कि हम कहेंगे कि अगर हमारे पास एक सेट है ए सेट इज इक्वल टू 1 2, तो इस ए सीट में एक एम्प्टी सीट भी मौजूद है, एक सीट इसमें 1 मौजूद है, एक सीट इसमें 2 मौजूद है। तो इस बात का मतलब ये है कि एवरी वेक्टर स्पेस में, हर एक वेक्टर स्पेस में एक सबस्पेस ज़रूर होगा जो कि 0 होगा। एक्सरसाइज 4.3 में क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 मैंने लिखा है कि अगर हमारे पास एक्स वाई प्लेन है और यहाँ पर उन्होंने सर्कल दिया हुआ है, इसका फार्मूला है एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वाई स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 1, और वो ये बता रहे हैं कि आप इसको चेक करें कि W जो है, W का जो लाइन है ये सबस्पेस है कि नहीं है, ये सबस्पेस है वेक्टर स्पेस का कि नहीं है, और R2 का मतलब 2 डायमेंशनल का। नाउ this is the radius of the circle and this radius is equal to 1. So when x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 0, because this is the ray, so x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 0, so its subsets become 1 0, and this is present in W subspace. Let's check property. हम ये फार्मूला अप्लाई करेंगे, x इज इक्वल टू 1 एंड y इज इक्वल टू हमारे पास 0 है, तो 1 स्क्वायर प्लस 0 स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 1 इज इक्वल टू 1. So it's mean that this formula is applied and this operation is satisfied. So it's mean that this is a subspace of R2. Now another condition, we have to check another condition, that is scalar multiplication. Here we check the addition operation. Now we check the scalar operation. So these two is any real numbers and x is this W, x is this vector space. So this vector space is 1 0 and 2 is any real number. So 2 1 2 बन जाएगा और 2 0 0 बन जाएगा, तो 2 0 बन जाएगा। नाउ फार्मूला अप्लाई करेंगे, 2 किस चीज़ के बराबर, x किस के बराबर है, 2 के बराबर है, 2 स्क्वायर हो जाएगा, 0 स्क्वायर हो जाएगा, तो ये बन जाएगा 4, और 4 जो है ये ग्रेटर देन 1 है, मीन ये इस फार्मूले को सेटिस्फाई नहीं करता. So it's mean that their scalar multiplication is not satisfy the formula. So we call that W is not the subspace. And we already said about that F1 operation is not satisfied. So we doesn't call that this is the subspace of this vector space. So the answer is that this W is not the subspace of this vector space. Now, what is span? If every vectors in a vector space has a linear combination of vectors, then set is called span. We say that a set that contains many vectors is called vector space. Then we call subspace that vectors that are present in any another vectors and they obey their operations, so we call that this is the subspace of this another vector space. Now if every vectors in a vector space, this is a vector space, and every vectors यहाँ पर जितने भी वेक्टर्स है हैज़ अ लीनियर कम्बिनेशन, इसका कम्बिनेशन लीनियर होगा. हैज़ अ लीनियर कम्बिनेशन ऑफ वेक्टर्स, ये लीनियर कम्बिनेशन ऑफ वेक्टर्स होंगे तो फिर हम इस सेट को स्पैन कहेंगे. जब हमारे पास वेक्टर स्पेस होगा और इस वेक्टर स्पेस के अंदर जो वेक्टर्स होंगे वो वेक्टर्स लीनियर कम्बिनेशन पे होंगे तो फिर हम इस सेट को क्या कहेंगे, स्पैन कहेंगे. Another one is, this is the vector space v1 v2 v3. This is the any real numbers are constant a1 a2 a3. a1 v1 plus a2 v2 plus a3 v3 is equal to 0. If this operation is equal to 0, then linear vectors are independent vectors. Now we have to distinguish linearly independent vectors and linearly dependent vectors. What is their difference in between them? So we clearly says that if this operation is equal to 0, we call that this is independent vectors. Now we have to solve many questions on these operations in which we have to find the independent vectors and dependent vectors. So how you find? We have to apply this formula. If this formula verify that this is equal to 0, so we call that this linear vectors has independent vectors. If one not equal to 0, if any one of them is not equal to 0, then linearly dependent vectors. If a1 a2 a3 any one of them is not equal to 0 or any one of the vectors is not equal to 0, then we call it linearly dependent vectors. Their general formula is, if they have many vectors, summation of aj vj is equal to a1 v1 plus a2 v2 plus up to ak plus vk or an plus an vn is equal to 0. If they become equal to 0, so linearly independent. If they are not equal to 0, then we call that this is linearly dependent vectors. Our today lecture is up to tell these questions, and later on we will start from exercise questions. Thank you.